I think people are overly optimistic to say that China's growth will fall to maybe 5% or 5.5%. The fact is, for the past 2 weeks, even in the last week after the lockdown, China has been unable to control the coronavirus. The number of infections in the Hubei province continue to rise, and the number of deaths is still rising. So they have not shown any ability to control the spread of virus. So the situation is much dire than people expected. I think it will take China several months to control the spread of the virus, and then the harm done to the economy will be much more widespread than expected. I think the economy can fall, economic growth can fall by 2% or more, something like that. And you have factories stopping in Wuhan. And if we spread to Shanghai and other cities, the results will be catastrophic.
Also wanted to ask you about the equity market reaction that we've seen. Right now we have onshore markets soaking up this $174 billion liquidity injection that we saw earlier on this morning from Chinese policymakers. At the same time, reports of a ban on short selling in China as well, certainly impacting the equity market. How aggressive do you think Chinese policymakers are going to be in the near term when it comes to not just stabilizing the market, but also ensuring that the economy has the firepower to stay strong moving forward?
Well, the government will go all out to assure everybody that government is in control. Even though today we have 8%, more than 8% drop in equity markets in China, that's already expected. The problem is, can the virus be contained? If the virus can be contained, then I don't think the market will fall by that much. But if not, then the stock market can fall much further, even though despite government stimulus and government support. And maybe the national team will have to step in and buy shares to support the market. Right now it's 2,700, but it could easily go to 2,500. So I think the worst is yet to come.
Have to happen for the market to go to 2,500 then? Would it have to be a worst case scenario in terms of the virus spreading, the number of deaths, etc.?
Yeah, definitely. The thing is, this is unlike the SARS epidemic of 2003. As soon as China, the Chinese government tried to contain the SARS virus, the spread of SARS virus stopped almost immediately. But more than 1 week after China announced measures to control the coronavirus, the virus still spreading. So it shows that the spread of the virus is much, much wider than government will let us to believe, will let the public to believe. So it will take some time, maybe more than a month or 2 months, to control the spread of the virus. So you have to take a much longer and more pessimistic view of China's economy and the stock market.